Do you know what? I can't stop smiling. It's brilliant when it's like this, isn't it? When you win a game of football like that and the performance is that good in such a big game. Oh, I'm smiling for days now. I'm in such a good mood. It's great. I'll be great now until we play City at the weekend. But this is my three things we learned from tonight's 1-0 win against Real Madrid in the Champions League for Liverpool. An absolutely sensational performance, wasn't it? Just right out of the top drawer. Fantastic. It was great. Really, really good stuff. The first thing I want to talk about is the defence tonight. And obviously there's one very clear individual performance in there in Conor Bradley, who I thought was absolutely out of this world tonight against Vinicius Jr., a really, really top winger. He was absolutely unreal. But I thought the entire defence and the midfield in front of them, and even the lads up front, because it's a full team effort, isn't it? Against a really, really good side tonight, even though we had a lot less of the ball, 39% possession tonight we had versus their 61%. It's about how we handled the phases of the game. We defended really, really well, and then we switched on in the key moments, and we exploited Real Madrid and the gaps that they'd left for us. And it was a really, really top overall defensive performance. Like I said, back-to-back clean sheets now against two very, very good sides, two really good attacks. And it's shown now we have got that stability. We have got that ability to grind out results as well as, play free-flowing, stylish, high-scoring games. We can do that. We can outscore you, but we can also grind out results as well. And 1-0s and 2-0s suit us just fine, just as well. We can still be a really entertaining side, but we can play with real control and composure. And I thought that was one of the things I wanted to point out tonight. The other thing that I want to talk about is the clinical efficiency, which I spoke a little bit about there in point one, but point two is the clinical efficiency of us. We've missed a lot of big chances in games this season, haven't we? Chelsea away, I think about Wirtz setting up Salah and, just not quite finishing a big chance. And then against United, hitting the post 3 times. And, so many times against United where Gakpo misses that late header. And there was many games. We talk about Chelsea and United, there's lots of games where that happened. And we didn't take our chances. And tonight, it was the polar opposite. Against Real Madrid, even though we had a lot less possession, 39% possession to their 61, we actually had more touches in the penalty area than they did. So when we did get the ball, we were really, really decisive with it, far more than they were. We got into the final third, the weight of pass was nearly always perfect. A couple of times in the second half it wasn't, and it was really frustrating because we had chances to kill the game off. We didn't quite. But once we got that goal, there was real composure, real defensive resilience, as I was talking about in point one, but in the second point, efficiency going forward, the weight of pass, the control, the taking the chances, and actually, let's be honest, if not for Courtois being just fucking unbelievable, we'd have been 4 or 5-0 up tonight against any other goalkeeper. The guy pulled off at least 3 or 4 top class saves tonight to keep the scoreline respectable. So Real Madrid have him to thank for that, and that's a really, really important one for us to win. And that is basically point 3. Point 3 is the belief that this gives us now. It's a real statement win. It's back-to-back wins. It's 2 clean sheets on the spin. If that doesn't carry into this dressing room now, a home win against Real Madrid, if that doesn't carry us forward and say to this team, listen, you might have had a little bit of self-doubt earlier in the season. It would be natural for that, especially when you've lost so many games in a short run of time. It would be natural to doubt whether or not, am I doing things right? Is this team good enough? Are they good enough? Is the manager doing the right things? All those things were in question over the last month, and it's been an awful time to be a Liverpool fan, taking stick from rivals as a result. All of that kind of goes away for a while until we have another statement loss, because at some point we'll play, an Arsenal, or we might play a City, or maybe we lose at the weekend, and again it'll all be the same stick again. But this is a really important one for the belief in the dressing room that we can play the top teams. We can beat them, and not only beat them, but beat them comfortably. Real Madrid didn't have a sniff tonight. They had fewer touches in the box with us, with far more possession, and didn't really hurt Mamardashvili. I can't remember one big save really that he had to make. Maybe the one from Bellingham in the first half. It was straight at him. Easy save, that. Piece of piss. But anyway, it was a really, really good performance all round, and those are the three things that I would say are most important for us. Clinical efficiency going forward, defensive resilience, absolutely fantastic, and a huge statement win for Liverpool. Gives us belief, signals that we can carry those European nights on and maybe reach the latter stages of the Champions League. Hugely, hugely important win, and now looking forward to City. If you haven't already, please do go and check out the match reaction. I'll have my player ratings video. It should be out by the time you see this. And I am live tonight for Qarabag against Chelsea. Also Athletic Bilbao travelling to Newcastle. 2 streams back to back tonight for the Champions League, and then live tomorrow again. 2 games: Sturm Graz against Forest, and also Palace against AZ Alkmaar, isn't it, in the Conference League? So yeah, loads of live watch-alongs this week. Make sure you've liked, make sure you've followed, make sure you've subbed. Please do consider doing so. It massively helps me. It tells me that you at least want me to continue making these videos. So please do consider it. If you don't want me to, then obviously leave a comment below and let me know anyway. Take it easy. Have a lovely, lovely night. And thanks for watching. Take it easy.